another video. Today, I'm going to be ranking every sword in Blox Fruits. And we are going to go from the least common to the rarest swords in the game. Now, let's get started with the katana. Now, if I am correct, now let's just get out the katana. It's honestly pretty bad. Like, seriously. Like, what's a basic katana gonna do? Like, it's one of the worst swords in the game. Like, Quiet Rush. I mean, 600 damage per slap, per like, you know, hit. It's pretty bad. Now, Quiet Rush, 955 damage, not bad. Air Slash, 1,273. That is terrible. So, honestly, I feel like this would just be much better if you just don't use the katana at all. Just don't. Whatever you do, please don't use the katana. Now, for that reasons, we are going to put this and never use these. I also, speaking of the tiers, so we have the worst one, never use these. We have okay, we have decent, we have extremely good, and we have always use these. Now, for our second sword, we have the Cutlass. Now, it's basically just a copy-paste version of the katana. Like, seriously, like, I feel like people, like, yeah, same damage, and same damage. So, honestly, don't use the Cutlass either. It's basically just a copy-paste version of the katana. So, really, if you really don't want to, like, have a terrible swording combo, don't use the Cutlass. It's trash. Just don't use it. I mean, it's okay for, like, first-y beginners, like, if you're, like, only, like, level 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. But other than that, you should never use it from, like, level 20, from, like, level 50 up. Now, and also, we are going to put in the same category. Now, next up is the dual katana. Now, let's just get this on. And also, it's the final common sword. It's basically just like two katanas. Now, if we take a look at this, it should be pretty good. Ooh, 774, not too bad. It's more than the Cutlass and the katana, but like less than like the Dark Blade or like Curse CDK. So the first move, Whirlwind, not too bad. 1,450 damage, not too bad. Now Tornado, 1,500, it's pretty decent. I feel like the first move is just a weaker version of the CDK one, so I feel like it's okay. It's okay. Like, it could be possible for combos, like pushing them away. But, like, other than that, like, you don't want to use these. Now, next up are the uncommon swords. Now, but anyway, let's see what's up next. Twin hooks. These are actually pretty good swords. I actually feel like they're actually pretty good. Now, okay, never mind that. We're just gonna go over to the other set. Now, we're just gonna see how much damage this does. And then, and also, it's probably gonna do more damage because I have 305 mastery on it. Yep, that's right. Ooh, that's actually really good. Almost 2,000 damage. Now, Sky Cyclone. 3,000? That's actually really good. Now, prehistoric punt. It's basically just like the same damage as the other move, like Sky Cyclone. So the next sword will be So according to that, twin hooks, it's decent. You could. I feel like some people definitely could use this for combos. Now the next one is the triple katana. This actually, it's just like one more katana than the dual katana. That's why it's called triple katana. But let's see how much damage it does. 990? Not as good as twin hooks, even though it has like a higher rating. I mean, this is a first seat weapon though. But let's just see air slash barrage. 1,700. That's not too bad, but like you won't be able to get a max level player with triple katana. I mean, yeah, if you had true triple katana. And violent rush 1706. Wait, is that the same as this one? Yeah, it's the same. So you really don't need either. It's just like, seriously, like you really don't need it. I feel like it's just like you could like do like a violent rush and like just go behind it. You could just go like behind them and then like just hit them with it. But it's okay. Oh, accidentally did that. Now the next, and that side we're just gonna put in okay. Like seriously, like what could go wrong? Shark Saw is next. Now this one actually got a rework in update 20, so it's honestly gonna be, I honestly think it's gonna be pretty good. Now the damage wise, oh look, wherever medium range, 1,067. Not too bad, but the move just looks so cool. So continuous slashes, 2,561. That's pretty good. And execution, 2,700. That's pretty good. Just gonna finish him off. Bam. Okay, this honestly is just kind of, it's decent. You could definitely pull off some combos with it. But like I don't think it's too bad. So the next one is the Iron Mace. Now this one actually is a pretty special thing on the end where there's like a little slam. That's also with the Shark Saw. So that just gives it bonus points. Like seriously, like it just makes it that much better. Other than that, let's see how much damage it does. I mean, I only have 37 mastery, so it won't be that strong. Yeah, 907. I mean, I'm only level 1900, so this won't be as much damage for a max level player. But like, seriously, like Mace Smash. Let's see what this does. 1534. It was like the effects were pretty good, but like damage wise, and plus you probably won't be able to hit it one on them. And killer combo, 1,700, and plus that was not a combo at all. What kind of combo was that? Just gonna smash him. And then the next sword, I keep forgetting to rank these. It's okay. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend you to use it, so don't use it. Our next sword is, or moving on to the rares, it's the Trident. So, damage-wise, let's see. 1,400, it's pretty good. I mean, like, seriously, like, 1400 is actually pretty good for, like, a first seed player. Trident throw, 2603. And it pulls him in, like, the spiky trident. So it's basically just, like, a first seed version of the spiky trident. And, like, it does that in water pulls. Ooh, this is actually really cool. But 2600 damage. Basically, like, the same thing, just, like, upgraded. Like, just pop. And now, I feel like this will be your... I mean, I feel like it could be extremely good in some cases, but just, like, good in the other cases. Where's Trident? Oh, there it is. I'm just going to put it in the top of decent and put that up there and put the Iron Mace up there. Because, like, seriously. Now, the next one is the pipe. Now, honestly, I really like this sword. Or, it's actually not a sword, it's a pipe. Now, how much damage does it do? 1100, not as much as the Trident. It's just because, like, I have more master on it. It'll pipe irrigation, but these moves are insane, though. So, pipe irrigation. 2000. That's pretty good. Now, Dragon Blast. It just shoots a fiery dragon. Like, what could go wrong with that? Like, what could go wrong with that? Now, for as good as this, like, it used to be, like, really bad, but this is actually going to be our first extremely good one. And so, our next sword is the long sword. Now, I actually really like this sword. Now, like, damage-wise, it's pretty good. I mean, not too bad, but, like, Annihilate? There's grass. Like, why? There's grass. Like, wait, how much damage did I do? Again, I was 2,500. I mean, I was too distracted by the grass. And Glorious Smash. Ooh. 2,600. I mean, this definitely is really good. I mean, like, it probably used to be, like, pretty bad, but, like, now I'm literally going to put this one on the extremely good on the top of it. I mean, like, seriously, it could be really good. Like, just in case if you, like, need to, like, just slam, like, get some combo extenders, like, get them out, pull them in, do some stuff like that. Then that could definitely be, the longsword could definitely be that sword. Now the Jitty is next. Smoker's sword. Now 300 mastery on this. How much damage does it do? 1,700. That's pretty good. I mean, just for, like, players new in the second C. Like, Smoke Leopard. That is not a leopard, but 3,000 damage is insane. Now, Smoke Apparition. 2,390. That's actually worse than the first move, Smoke Leopard. And then, yeah. It's pretty bad. I would just put it in, like, decent on the, like, below Twin Hooks. Because, have you ever seen somebody as a Jitty main? Or Jedi or something like that. I really don't know how to pronounce it. But our next sword is the Gravity Cane. Personally, one of my favorite swords. Now, let's just go and see how much damage it does. 1,600. That's pretty good. Now, Dimensional Grasp pulls them in and does 2,500 damage. That's pretty good. And Lunar Blitz, that is good and does 3,000 damage. So I feel like you could definitely be like a combo extender using the gravity cane, just like extending your combos and like everything like that. And also, I don't have all the swords on the list, so like I might just be like doing the ones I have first and then the ones I don't have. So just so you guys know, you might, in the comments, you guys might be like, oh, you missed the soul cane or you missed CDK or something like that. But for that reason, this actually is the top of extremely good. It's really good. Now, what is next? Dual-headed blade. This doesn't, honestly, it isn't like a great sword. Like damage-wise, like 1,300, not too bad. Like, it's good for like a first C player. And like assassinate. Like assassinate does 2,000 damage. That's, you could not be a max level player with dual-headed blade. I don't know why it just says headed blade on here, but Raging Wind, 2,500. I feel like I would never use that in a PvP, but I mean, honestly, if you really like need it, then you can get it. Like if you're like a sword collector and you need like every sword, then go on, be my guest. So for that reason, I do not like it. I'm going to put it at the very top of never use these because, like, seriously, like, will you ever use a dual-headed blade? I don't think so. So next up is the Dragon Trident. This is one of my this is another one of my favorite swords because, like, damage-wise, 1977. That's almost 2,000 damage. Now, Sea Dragon Fury, that is so cool, and 3,000 damage, that's insane. Water Dragon Shower is actually my favorite. Like, you're literally just showering on them. And 2,000 damage, 500 damage, I mean, it's not as much as that, but, like, I feel like if I just turn on Hockey, it would be, like, much more effective. Because, like, I haven't had Hockey on this whole time. Like, seriously, like, look at this. Okay, now that does a lot more damage with Hockey. Now, then we can just go like this, combo. Then go like... I mean, this is really good. It's kind of clean. It's actually pretty clean. So, honestly, I'm going to have to put in and always use these. It's honestly really good. So, next up, we have Yama. One of the 2 cursed dual katanas. So, the first move, let's just... Oh, the M1s does 1,900 damage. That's pretty good. Now, the first move... 3,100 damage. That's actually like more than like a lot of them. Now the second move, it's actually pretty good. 2,500 damage. Not. I mean, like, I feel like you could use this in PvP, but like it's not ideal. But like honestly, like there's nothing wrong with it. So I'm gonna put it extremely good on the top of it because like I don't feel like it could go to like you could like it's like you're a Yama main because like you could just do CDK instead and get Tushita and do the quest and then just get the best sword in the game. Actually, you know, True Triple Yoru is the best, but like still like free to play stuff. Now, the next up, we have Spiky Trident. This is actually a really good sword. Damage, 1960. First move, Do Hurricane. That's pretty cool. And almost 3,500 damage, and also you leave Do on the floor. Now, Flying Trident Pull, 3,200, and that's a huge combo extender. Like, you could literally just do, like, endless combos with the spiky trident. Like, let me just show you one. Like, so you just pull them in. And then, you know, you do that. If I just had cooldowns. Bam. And then just go like that. Now, honestly, in that matter, you should always use this sword. Like, seriously, like, never don't use it. Like, it's like the best one. Like, combos. Our next sword is Saber. This is actually a really good sword. Now, how much damage does it do for its left click? 1,400. It's not too bad, but like definitely rush. It's so cool. 3,370. Now this one, 2,878. And then boom, you just do that. How much does this actually do? I feel like I should, yeah, 1,900. It's actually super cool. And it's like one of the best weapons in the 3rd sea, so if you ever happen to try and get it, then get it. It's like one of the best 1st sea swords in the game. If you don't have it, just try and get it. But honestly, I feel like it should be like extremely good. If I can just find it. Okay, there it is. It would be like extremely good. Now our next sword is Rengoku. This is like a really good sword because like it's from Demon Slayer. I mean, like, it is from Demon Slayer, but how good is it in Blox Fruits? So, damage, 1,898. Now, with Hockey on, 2,224. Now, Demon Slayer, 3,800. But think about that move with Hockey on. That would be insane. 4,400. Now the burning slash move actually has 2 versions. This version, which does almost 4,000 damage, or just a tap version, which is just like this. It's just like, yeah, like quite a bit, but think about this with Hockey on. It will be insane. Hockey like boosts like damage and stuff. Now, wow, that's insane. This is actually like does like so much damage. And now this is honestly like really good sword, so I'm gonna put and always use these because it's like so good. Our next sword is Midnight Blade. This sword, the moves look just so cool, and the blade itself. This 1,800, and with Hockey on, 2,200. Portal opening without Hockey, 3,210. And also, I kind of lagged there a little bit, so it didn't do its full like cutscene. So like, let's just try that again. That looks so cool. Now with Hockey on, I wonder how much damage this is gonna do. 3,700. No, Crescent Dash. Oh, I feel like it didn't do its full damage. Yeah, from now on, I'm just gonna keep hockey on because, you know, almost everybody has hockey. Now, crescent dash. Yeah, that's actually insane. I actually, like, used to have, like, a combo for this, but, like, seriously, like, it's so good. And with that, it's my favorite looking sword, so I'm going to put in always use these just above Rengoku because it's like the coolest sword in the game. Now, next we have Coco. Now this sword is used by Law. Now M1 damage, 2,206. Electric stab, 3,626. And injection shot, but also Coco is kind of buffed in the control room, but it doesn't do extra damage. That is 3,000, a lot of damage. 3,600. Yeah, it's really good. I'm gonna put in extremely good, like below Yama, because like that's just really good. Next up, we have the Canvander. I'm like, you must be a good swordsman if you have one arm behind your back. Now, 2,192. That's pretty good. Piercing dash, 3,469. Scattering gust, 4,002. That's insane. That's crazy. Okay, this is actually like goated. So we're gonna put in always use these above Rengoku. And then next we have the Buddy Sword. So it actually looks pretty good. I mean, there's a shark on the front of it, but now M1 damage, 2,098. That's pretty good. Heat slash. Oh, burn damage. Oh, that's almost 5,000 damage. 3,412. I feel like this could be like a really good sword if used correctly. So honestly, I've seen like some people like use it like really good. So almost like I'm gonna put it above Midnight Blade. Now the next sword we have Bicento. Now the M1 damage. Let's see. 1,920. I do have Bicento V2, so Windbreaker, 3,661. Now Quake Spear, 3,300. Honestly, I feel like I have to hit like both the glass shattering and the hit. So honestly, I'm just gonna like, you know, oh crap. Brr. Oof. Goodbye 8,000 bounty. Anyway, let's just go to Sea Castle and go to, I don't know, Hydra Island. Maybe that would be better. Okay. So the Quake Spear move. Let's see. Just gotta get off cooldown. Yep, that's the right amount of damage. Wow. Now, the next, honestly, I feel like this sword would be extremely good. Like, maybe I should put it Yeah, it's extremely good. Below Yama, but above Coco. But next up, we have the Dark Blade. This is actually used by Mihawk, the strongest swordsman in the world. So, yeah, like, I'm totally the strongest swordsman in the world. Now, M1 damage. Ooh. That's 2,142. 1,000 slashes. 3,651. Now, Dark Air Slash. Whoa. 3,912. This is actually really good. Now, since I've gone over all the swords in my inventory, I'll just be rating them over what I think about the swords in the counter. So, and also, you should always use Dark Blade above, yeah, on the top. So, Warden's Sword, I've heard it's terrible. So, I've seen, like, stuff about it. It's, like, pretty terrible. So, never use it. Now, the Soul Cane, it could be useful for, like, stuff like grinding. So, it's honestly extremely good. It would probably be above Pipe. Pole V1. It would also be, it would be okay. Yeah. And Pole V2, decent. It's above Dual Katana and GD Trident. It's the best of that. Sadi, I'm not too sure about this, but I feel like it's pretty good. Wano, I would say it's on the bottom of it, and Sadi, Shishui would be above Sadi. And then we have True Triple Katana, always use it, above Dark Blade. It's so good. Now, Shark Anchor, we're going to get to that later. Tushita, honestly, I would say top, better than Saber. Now, Dark Dagger, you should use it, like, quite a bit. Oop. Now, Hollow Scythe, extremely good above Saber. But below Tushita, because, like, that's pretty good. Fox Lamp, super good. And below Dark Dagger, CDK, always use it. True Triple Yoru, wait, I might have to add one. Wait. Add a low row above. Oh, crap. Okay, now this one is going to be best. Now this one is on the top of always use these, but Shark Anchor damage is insane, and like there's a bunch of combo potentials, and like you could just like stop them from their moves, and it's just amazing. So here you go. This is my tier list. If you agree with me, just tell me if you do. Because Sharking, I feel like this is a pretty good tier list. Well, don't forget to like and subscribe.